Hello, and good afternoon, my dear travel partners. Um, Welcome, everybody. My name is Oya, and trying to kind of look nicer. My name is Oya B, also known as Oya B. I'm one of the regional sales directors for Scenic Group USA. You know the drill. Everybody's on mute. I will also turn off my webcam so you will have the full screen to see. And we will be talking about and exploring the Danube on the Scenic spaceships and Emerald starships today. Once our session is over, I will open up the floor for question and answers. And of course, I will follow up with my email with all the information that you may need after that. And you know how to reach me, oyab@scenicusa.com, and my phone number is 469-929-5706. And again, welcome on board. I will turn my webcam off as I was saying, and I will start the journey. So how did we start our journey? I will talk about our founder. As you can see the picture, Glenn and Karen on the screen. We're a family-owned and operated company. We have started our journey in 1986, about 34 years ago. Glenn is a visionary leader, I would say. He has started as a motor coach, and then he moved on and became a global company. And then in 2008, we launched our Scenic luxury cruises, our spaceships. And then 2014, we launched Emerald Waterways, our starships. 2017, we teamed up with Nat Geo Expeditions. 2019, we launched Scenic Eclipse, the world's first discovery yacht. And next year, 2021, we will have another starships on our Emerald brand, Emerald Luna, to be launched. In 2022, Emerald Azura on our Emerald Yacht Cruises brand, that will have our second yacht coming on board. So having said that, now you know we're family owned and operated company. We're very diversified. We have 4 brands, all inclusive to luxurious, all inclusive to deluxe brand of Emerald. Why Scenic group of brands? I think it's very, very important that we should know when we're dealing with other, with the other suppliers also. They're all great, but why Scenic group of brands? Again, we're very diversified, that we represent 4 of our brands, from rivers, all-inclusive luxury, Scenic luxury cruises on the rivers, and then on the ocean we have a yacht, again all-inclusive, Scenic Eclipse, and then we also have a 4-star brand, Emerald Waterways and Emerald Yacht Cruises, which is our deluxe brand. Innovations, we're very well known with our innovations. Again, back in 2008, a new and historic chapter as a Scenic took on the exciting words of shipbuilding. So we started building up our own ships. Our first exclusive, all-inclusive Scenic spaceships were launched on the Europe's waterways, more akin to floating hotels. And it wasn't long before guests were flocking to experience the private balconies. We're the first actually on the rivers to have private balconies, which we call them Scenic Lounge. It's a world-class dining and butler service. When we started Emerald Waterways, the innovation again has been showcased through the beautiful retractable roof swimming heated pool on board that every Emerald Waterways client love about it. And during the daytime they were enjoying the pool, and at nighttime they were enjoying the movies because the pool was actually becoming a movie theater. So it's another innovation. Then 2016, Southeast Asia river cruising proved one more time that Scenic is the leading rivers in this region too, with beautiful scenic spirit and aura. Again, we build up our own ships. They're all purposely built for that region. And then we launched Emerald, when we launched Emerald Harmony, in 2019. So it was our third ship on the Southeast Asia. If you have any clients who is really thinking about Southeast Asia, remember us, because our ships are ours, all purpose designed and with the European standards. So when it's on the ocean front, innovation again continued, that we launched the Scenic Eclipse with 2 helicopters, 1 submarine. She's spectacular, one of a kind. And then, of course, we will be launching our Emerald Azura. Inclusions, we're very well known with our inclusions. If you think about Scenic brands, all inclusive, truly all inclusive, with the butler service, laundry services, excursions, everything is included that we don't even ask a credit card. And when it comes to the Emerald brand, it's an exceptional value. Don't think that it's like the value wise it's cheap. No, because of the inclusions, it's an exceptional value, which you will see why. So we're very well known with our inclusions. River cruise. The river cruise is actually a first and only of its kind. Scenic and Emerald River cruise guests are automatically covered. I repeat, automatically covered once the cruise begins. What it is, it's designated to ensure for unforeseen events other than minor delays or deviations. Our guests are covered for any delays or cancellation that occur to the high or low water issues, weather or natural disasters, mechanical breakdowns or strikes or whatsoever. And the claims are paid in cash or original form of payment. And again, this is included into their cruise price that your guests don't have to worry about. All right, so this is a summary of why Scenic group of brands, and let's start talking about now Scenic spaceships. Again, I'll just touch base very little for you guys to remember why. Again, all inclusive. Every suite on our spaceships will have spectacular view. We have the highest rate for the veranda suites. Again, step out balconies, you'll see the pictures in our suites. Every suite will have their butler for every cabin type, up to 6 dining options. All beverages, all premium beverages are included. Excursions, we call them enrich and free choice excursions, are included. Tailor-made app is included. We do have e-bicycles included, and we call it nth degree because we really take care of everything that your guests don't have to worry about. A few awards, as you can see, I don't have to go over one by one, but we have awarded many times. That shows how good we are. This is our largest suite. I again wanted to show you how it looks. It's beautiful. It's a stunning Royal Owner suite, 520 square feet. And then I would say kind of like standard level with the balcony. The deluxe is 225 square feet, and regular balcony suites are 205 square feet. I wanted to mention here that this is the step out balcony that I was talking about in our innovation. It's the first, the private balcony. It actually comes like a sun lounge. When you close the door, behind this curtain, there's a glass door that they can close up, and the window can open horizontally with touch of a button right here. It's a beautiful cabin. Fitness center, of course, we do have fitness center, wellness. We do have instructors that will, you know, give you included Pilates or yoga classes in the morning or whenever it is available, depending on the itinerary. We have the e-bikes also. This is the pool. Every ship has a pool on the sun deck. And salt room, it's again a first on the rivers that we do have the salt room on the Scenic spaceships. Okay, let's talk about Emerald Waterways. Again, I'm really just trying to remind you the two different brands that we have, because in moving forward I will go side by side to make sure that we're all understanding. So again, Emerald Waterways, our deluxe four-star brand. Emerald Waterways, we call them starships because they really sparkle, I would say. We had many awards. Actually, 5 years in a row, we have been chosen Best River Cruise Line for the value, because of the quality that we give, the value, the service, the freedom, and the experiences. Emerald really, we kind of say that the best kept secret in the cruise industry. She's phenomenal. Exceptional value, again, I keep on saying value. Don't think that it's cheap. It's the value that we really give. Experienced cruise directors and local guides, they're all English speaking. The excursions, every port of call, they will have an included excursion. And in addition to that, they will have an Emerald Plus experiences or Emerald Active activities. They're all included. Meals are included. Complimentary beer and wine during the lunch and dinner are included. We do have actually drink packages that you can extend it to your clients, and if they pre-purchase them, they're also commissionable to you, which we're giving 10% commission on those beverages too. So keep it in mind, and they're really very reasonable. And if they wanted to include the beverages to their journey, they can do that too. All tips and gratuities, airport transfers, port charges, and taxes and Wi-Fi are included. And of course, we do have activity managers that they're great. A few pictures from the suites that you will see. Owner's one bedroom. It's the largest suite type that I would say on the Emerald brand. It goes up to 315 square feet. As you can see and realize that we have the same private balconies on both Grand Balcony and Owner's one bedroom suite, exactly like Scenic brand, her sister brand. The Grand Balcony is 210 square feet and Panorama is 180 square feet. Now the Panorama doesn't have that private balcony like a step out, a separate section. However, there is a separate section that is not step out balcony, but it's a separate section that's still the window. As you can see here, you can open it horizontally up and down with a touch of a button like other suites. The pool that I was talking about, this pool actually becomes a cinema at night. We kind of, the ground of the pool rises up, and you know, they clean it, they dry it off, close it, and it becomes a cinema at night. It's phenomenal. Activity managers, they are really great team members that they make sure that our guests are active. With our Pilates or yoga classes, they do trivia contests, karaoke, and other fun events. And they also sometimes come and join us on the excursions or on Emerald Active activities on shore. The Danube River. All right, so let's talk about now the Danube that we wanted to know. So the Danube is Europe's second longest river after the Volga. I don't know if you have known, if you knew about it or not, but our two brands, Scenic and Emerald, they both go on the Danube. Very typical 8-day cruises are on the Scenic Gems of the Danube, or on the Emerald brand, we call Danube Explorer our itinerary name. It's 8 days, 7 days. You will be on the Danube. Depending on the itinerary, you can start from the Budapest, go back to Nuremberg, or vice versa. You can fly to Nuremberg directly or Munich. Again, depending on the itinerary and the year of the departure, you can pick and choose which one you wanted to go in and which route. Also, we go to the Lower Danube, which is 11 days, Black Sea Explorer on the Scenic brand, or Enchantment of Eastern Europe, a 9-day cruise on the Lower Danube. It's Budapest to Bucharest. And if you wanted to extend a few more days, which I would say and I would suggest, go to Istanbul, because both brands, again, with the Lower Danube itineraries, you can also extend 3 more days and go all the way to Istanbul. It's a land portion of it, but you can extend. I would highly recommend. I'm from Turkey. It's a beautiful destination, and hey, why not? You go all the way there, talk to your clients, and assure them that they will have a fantastic time by extending 3 more days and go to Istanbul. We do also have, of course, Christmas markets for both brands. I mean, I didn't put all the itineraries here, but we do have the Christmas time, Christmas market cruises. It's very, very popular, like Danube, especially on the Danube. The cruise is just a fairy tale. I've done it. It's beautiful. It's phenomenal. Now, we also had shorter itineraries, as you can see, 5-day. For Scenic brand, in 2022, we will have 5-day itinerary on the Danube. It's Taste of Imperial Europe. It's from Vienna to Budapest or Budapest to Vienna. It's only 4 days on the Danube. So if your clients just wanted to explore that region, it's beautiful. Bratislava, it's beautiful. So if they really wanted to have a short trip and maybe pre and post in Vienna and Budapest, you can really offer this itinerary too. Or Christmas time on the Danube, 5-day only on the Emerald brand. Again, it's Vienna to Budapest or Budapest to Vienna, and it's a phenomenal experience. So keep this in mind, and these are only the sample, I repeat, sample itineraries that I didn't put everything here, but these are very popular itineraries that if you wanted to have, it's just a, you know, at a glance that I wanted to show you this. So why the Danube? As I was saying, the Danube is the second longest river after the Volga. It's located in the Central and Eastern Europe, and the Danube was once a long-standing frontier of the Roman Empire, and today it flows through 10 countries. So the river runs through the largest number of countries in the world. So Danube is very popular. It's very important. The countries that it is passing through, 10 countries: Germany, Austria, Hungary, Slovakia, Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine. So think about it. On this river, and we do have you know, long itineraries, that if your client wants to really explore everything, they can do that too. It is phenomenal. So think about history lovers, think about foodies or wine, beer, music, architecture, culture. It is phenomenal. All right, so think about those. And I'm going to show you a video now. And when I'm showing this video, it's on the Emerald brand, but please imagine it is also kind of the same on the Scenic brand. Okay, so let's watch this beautiful.
The Danube is one of the most famous rivers in the world, and the name alone evokes romantic images of fairy tale castles, sounds of Strauss, and the delights of some of Europe's most impressive cities. Stretching for over 2,000 miles through 10 countries, this is the longest river in the European Union, and with Emerald Waterways, we'll take you on a journey of discovery through some of its most picturesque parts. You can choose to join your Danube cruise in either Nuremberg or Budapest, where you'll cruise for a leisurely 8 days. Some of the highlights include Passau with its cobbled streets and graceful arcades, Dornstein, one of the most enchanting villages of the Wachau wine region, and Melk with its 900-year-old Benedictine abbey. In Vienna, you can take a horse-drawn carriage ride, shop in the impressive boulevards, and for an additional charge, enjoy a delightful classical recital in a traditional concert hall. We'll take you on a guided tour of Budapest, one of Europe's liveliest and cosmopolitan cities, while in Bratislava you'll have the chance of joining a local Slovakian family for tea and cake. Enjoy the delights of the Danube from the comfort of one of Emerald Waterway's new starships, while enjoying a fully inclusive service we call Exceptional Emerald Value.
All right, so as you can see, it was a beautiful video. So I didn't have the Scenic brand on the same, but I really love that video. That's why I wanted to show this to you. It's a beautiful destination. Again, think about it, Danube. It's the most popular itinerary probably on the rivers. Shore excursions. Now I want you to please pay attention. I will go side by side, Scenic and Emerald together, moving forward to show you the differences in between two brands. Remember, when it comes to Scenic, everything is included. Onshore experiences we call Scenic free choice, that your clients will have 4 or 5, sometimes 3 optional excursions to choose from. Scenic and Rich is also included, and it's an experience that is very exclusive to the Scenic guests. All right, all inclusive. When it comes to the Emerald brand, we have Emerald Plus, which is an included extra, I would say, additional excursion. Emerald Active, again, included additional excursion, and sometimes, you know, the client may just have our included excursions versus active one. So we wanted to make sure that we're giving some options also on the Emerald brand. So when you see discover more, remember, more money, honey, more, it means that the clients will be asked to pay extra charge for that excursion. So we know now that when it comes to Scenic, everything is included. When it comes to Emerald, Emerald Plus, Emerald Active are included excursions. Whenever you see discover more, it's additional. Now, when I go through my slides, you will also see now which one is discover more, which one is not. All right, so let's move on. Nuremberg. Scenic free choices. As I was saying, that in Nuremberg, in the most popular itinerary, we have 3 options that your guests can choose from. Guided city tour, World War II sites, or they can go to a cellar for a beer tasting, and it's all included, right? So if your guests are going to Nuremberg on the Emerald brand also, which they may want to do a few days also in Nuremberg if they want to, they will be having an included city tour as well. Regensburg. So Regensburg is a Bavarian city on the Danube, on the southeast side of the Germany, right? So it's the 12th century stone bridge that you can see the picture actually just a little bit. It's a very old town from the 13th century. The Regensburg Cathedral that you're seeing the picture is very famous. So again, on the Scenic brand, free choices are, you know, walking around the Regensburg, or a ferry through the Danube Gorge and to the historic Weltenberg Abbey, or they can have their e-bicycles, electronic bicycles, and they can really take a leisure time and explore the destination by themselves. Okay. Emerald Plus, now again, this is included on Emerald too. There's no Discover More at this point. That Emerald Plus, there's a guided walk around the Regensburg, or they and plus on board they will have a traditional Bavarian band that is an additional experience, but it's included. When it comes to Passau, now please pay attention again. On the Scenic brand, Scenic free choices are the guest can choose from visiting the UNESCO World Heritage Old Town Český Krumlov, or they can drive to Salzburg and explore the birthplace of Mozart, which I have done that. It's beautiful. Or they can have a cooking demonstration on board. Some guests, they don't want to leave the ship. It's beautiful. They can just sit back and enjoy and learn something about cooking. When it comes to Emerald, again, we do have included excursion, which is guided tour in Passau, or they can have a guided hike to Weste Oberhaus. It's Emerald Active included. And then Emerald Plus is actually, oh, I made a mistake. It's Discover More, because the medieval Czech city of Český Krumlov is actually, I do apologize, my fault. I was tired that I didn't pay attention. It's Discover More. So on the Scenic, it's included. On the Emerald, it's Discover More excursion, the Český Krumlov. Okay, and I will send you the email to make this correction. My apologies, it's not Emerald Plus, it's Discover More excursion. Now, some of you were asking me why some itineraries have the Sound of Music experience and some not. Because of the length of the itinerary, actually, we do have this performance, Sound of the Music performance. It's Scenic Enriched, one of the Scenic Enriched performances on the Scenic brand only, and it's only on the Jewels of Europe. We used to have it on all of them, but now it's only on the Jewels of Europe, 15 days, which I put the map over there so you can see it. So if you have any clients who wants to explore this, it's in Salzburg. It's beautiful. I have done it. It was a beautiful performance that I think everybody should do that. But it's on the 15-day itineraries as of now. All right, Melk, Benedict Abbey that you were seeing, it's a 900 years old structure. It is beautiful. When you go there, I mean, it's, again, it's full of history. It's breathtaking. So when you are in that region, you can actually take a bike ride from Dürnstein to Melk while the ship is actually slowly moving. You can make that on both brands, Scenic and Emerald. You can have the bike tour along the Danube, Melk to Dürnstein, or Dürnstein to Melk. On the Scenic brand, again, and your free choices, you will be having a guided tour, Benedictine Abbey, or you can, you know, go through the Wachau Valley, or you can sample some schnapps producers and explore the region again by yourself. When it comes to the Emerald, we do have included excursions, which is again the bike tour. It's Emerald Active, or hike to Dürnstein Castle, or a guided tour. It's an included excursion actually that the Benedictine Abbey is going to be included. So as you can see, your guests can pick and choose if they wanted to do an active bike or hike. And also they will have an excursion, included excursion to the Benedictine Abbey. Vienna, my favorite. Oh, I love Vienna. Vienna is Austria's capital. It lies in the country's east on the Danube River, actually, that its artistic and intellectual legacy was shaped by the residents, including Mozart, Beethoven, and Sigmund Freud. They lived in Vienna, and the city is also known for its imperial palaces, such as Schönbrunn that you can see the picture. It's a beautiful city. And again, remember, in summer or fall or even Christmas markets, it's a fairy tale. It's just, I don't even have any words how to describe it. So in Vienna, again, our both brands, the Scenic gives you free choices to choose from. You can go to Bratislava. When you're in Vienna, when the ship is in Vienna, actually you can take a short coach tour to Bratislava and explore the city, or you can choose the Schönbrunn Palace and witness the opulence of the Habsburg Empire. It's a beautiful palace. I've done it. Or you can do a guided cycling tour again. And our bicycles on Scenic, I repeat, they're all electronically assisted, so e-bikes. So really, it does the job. You don't have to worry about bicycling miles and miles. Or you can go to Belvedere Museum, or of course you can go outside the city and visit Austria's wine region. Some people may not know, but actually that region is very important for winemakers also. It's very famous. And on our Emerald brand, the Emerald Active excursion experience will be a guided bike tour in Vienna. It's beautiful. I mean, seriously. But again, our bicycles on the Emerald brand are not e-bikes. You have to really pedal it by yourself. But it's a beautiful experience. The included excursion is, again, a guided tour of Vienna. So it's included. Some guests might say that, you know what, I wanted to take the bike tour also, that they can do too. So here we have two Discover More excursions. Two of them. One is an exclusive Viennese concert. If the guest wants to experience this, it's an extra cost. And also we have the Taste of Vienna, which is more into deep, that it will be an extra cost for them. So we have two Discover More options, but it will be a cost. So the Scenic Enrich is Palais Liechtenstein. It's this famous Viennese evening concert where Emerald is Discover More experience. When it comes to Scenic Enrich, it's Scenic Enrich. It's included and exclusive for Scenic guests only. It's a beautiful night that they open the doors for only Scenic guests. They greet you with the champagne, and it's beautiful. I mean, I couldn't hold my tears. It was a beautiful performance. So when we're in Vienna, I told you that the guests can choose to go to Bratislava. On Emerald brand, also we go to Bratislava. On the Emerald Active, the guests can choose a hike to Bratislava Castle. It's beautiful. Or a walking tour of Bratislava. Again, it's included. Emerald Plus, which is my favorite, that you will be able to go and home hosted coffee and cake or tea with a Slovakian family. They actually take you to their home so you can ask their culture, daily life, everything. It's their home, and you are getting hosted by them and experience their traditional coffee, cake, or tea and hospitality. Okay, keep it in mind. And Budapest. Budapest is Hungary's capital. So you see how many countries already you have been seeing. Germany, Austria, now you're in Hungary. And think about the culture, think about the food that you are exploring. And every day you're opening your eyes and you're in a different country. How cool is that, right? It's beautiful. And you really are feeling the differences, the culture, when you are exploring this destination. So Budapest, yeah, it's Hungary's capital. Budapest is bisected by the river, the Danube. Its 19th century chain bridge connects the hilly Buda district with a flat Pest. So we have two actually separate sections, Buda side and Pest side. And the chain bridge is actually makes the connection into these two parts. So there is also the Castle Hill to the Buddha's old town, and you will be seeing a lot of Roman times, and you will feel it also. And the Trinity Square is very famous and is the home to the 13th century of Matthias Church. Again, when you are there, it's like, again, it's just a fairy tale. It's beautiful. And also Budapest is known with their spas and the Turkish bath or Romans. It actually has an influence that when you visit those spas, you will understand it. If you've ever been in Turkey also, again, the Turkish bath, these are all beautiful spas that you can really enjoy yourself. So Scenic free choice, again, all included excursions that the guests are free to choose. They can choose a tour for in Budapest with including a piano concert. Oh my God, it was great. I again experienced that. They can also discover a Jewish heritage, or they can take a guided hike to Buddha Hill, and they can just kind of see the Danube from the top of the hill, or they can journey to nearby Centre. It's known also its museums and art galleries. It's beautiful, it's stunning. So the guests are free to choose from all these 4 excursions. They're all included. When it comes to Emerald, all included activities are guided hike to Buddha Hill, or they will have Emerald Plus, which is a traditional Hungarian folklore show on board, or a guided coach tour to Budapest. Again, it's a guided tour, it's all included. Now, if the guest wants to also explore the Jewish heritage, then it's a discover more money, honey. Remember that. On the Scenic brand, it's included. On the Emerald brand, it has an extra cost. And the tour of Szentendre is also an extra cost. So the guest doesn't have to do it, but if they say that if they wanted to really see the Jewish heritage and explore the area, then they may choose and include this into their itinerary, but it will be an extra cost. And just to remind you, we do have some itineraries, by the way, that we're including some discover more excursions, so watch that out. Don't miss that opportunity, because some of the excursions are already included too as an offer moving forward. So that is it. So if I want to summarize now that you have seen, it's a beautiful itinerary, it's a beautiful destination. Danube is one of the most popular river cruising in Europe. Now you know why. Scenic group of brands. Now side by side, Scenic and Emerald that you're seeing. Think about your clients. If they're more 5-star hotel stays, butler service, laundry services, e-bikes, salt room, all inclusive, contemporary but very classy, 163 guests, more smaller size but larger spaces, up to 6 dining options, wellness center, fitness, hairdresser, and everything, then you have to go with the Scenic. Okay, and again, on Scenic also, it's all included. The tips, gratuities, onboard, onshore, Wi-Fi, airport transfers are included. When it comes to Emerald brand, again, exceptional value. Now you have seen how many excursions we have already been included, right? There are very few discover more excursions that your clients may think of adding them. And if they don't, they will still be very busy, because we still include as much as we can on the Emerald brand too. That's why we have been awarded 5 years in a row the best value on the river. So it's 4-star deluxe brand, nicely inclusive, modern and very stylish. 182 guests versus 163. Emerald doesn't have a butler, but still we have the bicycles, not e-bicycles, but regular bicycles. Think about the pool and the cinema on the Emerald. Laundry services. We do have complimentary laundry services also, but on some of the suites. Not every type will get, but some. If the guest still wants to have a laundry services, there will be a minimal cost and they can do that too. We do have 8 starships and currently, and we do have up to 3 dining options versus 6. And actually the 6th and the 3rd option are in-room dining, so keep it in mind. But in the restaurant side, we do have 5 on the Scenic and 2 kind of on the Emerald. I wouldn't say dining like restaurant, but we have 1 main dining, and the second one is actually the terrace that the guests can have the option to dine there too. Of course, we have the wellness fitness center, hairdresser, and we do include the gratuities on board, onshore, Wi-Fi included on the Emerald also, airport transfers are included too. So I hope this now gives you a better understanding, side by side again, why the Danube, why Scenic, why Emerald. Both are phenomenal, both has a great value. It just depends on your client type. When you are qualifying your clients, just think about it and then make the decision and move forward accordingly. Who doesn't love groups? I love it, and I know you love it too. So please meet Dave, Michelle, and Villa. Now we have their pictures that you've been probably talking to them over the phone. So our minimum group commission is 15%. Now, some of you may get confused because, again, depending on your agency type, you may have a little bit higher than 15%, which is true. Then you will still have your highest commission. It's the minimum to start. Some of you may only get, let's say, less than 12% on the FIT bookings, but there you go. If you book group, you will be getting 15%. So there is a great value. You may say that you're having some difficulty to put a group together. Please reach out to me. I will help you. I will show you ways how to approach to your clientele or your database through the social media. We do provide you the flyers. We do provide you the guidance. I do a lot of cruise nights to promote the group and the itinerary and the destination. So please don't say that you're not good at groups, because we can make you one a group booking, especially nowadays that the business has been slow for all of us. When you have multiple groups the next coming years, there you go, you will be able to close the gap, I think. So I'm always here to help, all right? Agent portal, I highly suggest everyone, please use your agent portal. When you turn on your computer, make it as a habit. Just click on the Scenic or Emerald, click on the agent portal, and you can access the express book there to book or code or check your bookings. You will access your rewards. You will access the Agent Academy. You will see our offers, incentives. Of course, events are very important. You will be able to see what event is coming up. Maybe you were looking forward to it, and then you can just click and save your date. And by the way, I'm sometimes getting out of ideas on what to do. So tell me, just come to me and say, hey, Oya, why don't you do and prepare an itinerary and destination on this brand only, because we don't know much. I am open to all ideas. Please let me know, all right? Agent Academy. So why? Product knowledge. It's very important. If you know what you're talking about, you will be able to close a sale. Now, for example, you have spent some time with me now today on the Danube. Now you have a better idea, right? Can you imagine? Now you can go back to Agent Academy and perhaps take the course now on the Scenic or the Emerald. You will know now more details about it, and you can get your certification. Once you have your certification, as a bonus, you will receive 3 certification points. It's a credit on each course you complete. So if you do 6, you will have 18 clear certification credits. I think it's a great value. Number 3, once you complete these courses, let us know. And if you make a booking, I think within the next 60 days, I'm not 100% sure, but then you will get a bonus, 100,000 rewards points on the brand, either Scenic or Emerald. And it's approximately worth for $200. And fan trips. You gotta have your certification if you want to join us for a fan trip. Okay, so Asian Academy is very important. Educate yourself, and you will have a better chance to really close your sales. Rewards program, all you have to do is to book. Actually, you can book via ExpressBook or call us, doesn't matter, either or. Automatically, you will be enrolled in that. And once your client sales with us, you will start seeing your rewards point that you can redeem them buying any merchandise. All right, cruise assurance. I know everybody's hot topic in these days that we're all considering about what's going to happen because of this COVID. We want to reassure all our guests that our Scenic global management team is working very closely with CLIA and various government health agencies to implement a full range of measures for the health and safety of our valued guests and crew members while on board and on shore. There will be, and believe me, we're monitoring every day. These policies are a little bit slightly changing till it's all set. I wanted to make sure that everybody knows on our ships, because we build them, the air circulation is actually by regions. It's not, because again, as you know, the air circulation is very important, especially in the public surfaces. I also attached in the handouts more detailed about the protocols. If you need more information, let me know. But we committed to your health and safety. Just please reassure that. Save the date. Please save the date. I have another upcoming webinar that I will be talking about Canada, Alaska, and USA. We're a tour operator. If you remember, we started our journey as a tour operator, and in the Scenic brand, we actually have a land program, which we are focusing on more because we also realize that not everybody wants to leave the country or go very far away. So please save the date, and I will send you the email with the registration link, so don't worry about it, but just save the date, December the 15th, 1 p.m. I always do my sessions at 1 p.m. Central Time. And then December 17th, if you have not joined me yet, this is going to be my third trivia night. That is 6 p.m. Grab your glass of wine or a beer. It's going to be Christmas themed. You can even be a Santa Claus if you want to, but you will meet the Santa. And it's really fun. We always have fun, and you can even win something at the end. So save the date, mark your calendar, December 15, 1 p.m. and December 17, Christmas themed trivia night. I will send you the registration link, so don't worry about it. New, something very new. I'm not sure if you have already heard about it or not, but Platinum Protection Plan, Triple P, PPP, we call PPP. So your clients are really covered. This is something new. It's not an insurance. Please don't think that it's an insurance, but it's kind of an insurance, but it's a protection plan. There's a value in it. Some people may say that, oh, well, you know, I don't see any value. It's okay. If you don't see it, it's fine. But I think it's really still great value because this protection plan covers the pre-existing conditions. It covers the COVID-related situations that if the client cannot cruise, and if they have to cancel it up to 30 days, they will get 100% refund. Okay, so I have all the details, or you can also go to the Scenic or Emerald websites. Just look for the Platinum Protection Plan. You will see all the details over there, and it starts from $295 per person, and it's 10% commissionable. It's a great value. Just look into it, offer it to your clients. If they see the value also, perfect. If not, it's okay. They don't have to do it. It's something new, and this is going to be only starting from 2022 itineraries only. Okay, so these are our super early bird offers. Take the advantage of it. Okay, These are for 2022 bookings. It's a great, again, offers going on right now. If you're interested in any of them, and I know we have a lot of offers going on. If you get confused, you know how to find me. I will hold your hand and walk you through. But we do have free economy or extra 10% savings or air savings, etc. So please let me know if you have any questions. But as you can see, the super early bird is combinable with the economy, free air, or 10% extra, etc., etc. Okay, and reduced deposits and the deposit protection plan are already included for both super early birds and the early birds also. On the Emerald brand, again, super early bird offer. It's again an incredible value. If you have any questions, let me know. But basically, the super early bird kind of gives you up to like extra 10% savings or $2,500 per couple flight savings. Of course, we include complimentary deposit protection plan. We do also have the reduced deposit on the Emerald brand too. So let me know if you have any questions, because I know it's sometimes gets so confusing what is what, but I'm here to help. But we do have really great offers for both 2021 and 2022. And because you have been with me today, you know the drill. I always extend this for your clients to help you to close your sale better. If you do anything, if you book anything within the next upcoming 21 days, 3 weeks on the Scenic brand, $300 extra additional discount. Scenic Eclipse is 500 additional discount, and 250 is on the Emerald brand. Just to let you know that I have been very successful with these discounts, that after my sessions, I'm very lucky that and blessed that some of you are really making some bookings and reaching out to me and saying that, Oya, what was the show code again? Which I will send everything to you with my follow-up email. And then once they really extend this additional discount to their clients, voila, we get the deposit and done with it. So take the advantage of it, use it, talk to your clients, because you will be ahead of the game by offering them this additional discounts, which not many people will have. So having said that, now I'm gonna turn on my camera, the webcam, so you will all see me, and then I will start reading the questions. Hold on, bear with me, I'm opening my questions. So now start asking me all the questions, okay? But how long is the pause on Scenic line for the Rhine? I am not understanding. Sorry, I meant Emerald. How long have the cruises been paused on the Emerald brand for the Rhine? Oh, you mean, well, currently at the moment, I mean, we didn't have anything on the 2020, as everybody knows, it's already done. And for 2021, we're hoping to start cruising for both brands in April, as of this moment. But we're really monitoring the situation very closely. So if anything changes, you guys will know immediately. All right, another question. On the travel agent side, do you have materials that shows more diversity inclusive travelers? Yes, well, you can go to our agent portal and you will see all the documentation. But if you're looking for something specific, please reach out to me. You see my email and phone number. Just let me know if you cannot find it, because not always our website is very much user friendly. So if you cannot find it, just let me know. I'll send it over. That's what I'm here for. But we do have materials there that you can actually download the marketing pieces. You can find the inclusivities, itineraries, the excursions. Everything will be very well be there. All right, next question. Do guests have to pre-choose whether they want to active or plus before they board the Emerald vessel. All right, two beautiful question. I will answer for both brands actually. Now, when it comes to the Scenic brand, we have trip personalizer also in the Emerald brand too, that they can pre-choose these excursions. Okay, now an Emerald actually, I'm reading it again, I don't want to say anything wrong. Pre-choose weather active. So normally the Emerald Plus is kind of included. They might be on board like some local dance performance that if they don't want to join, they can just always, you know, be at a separate place. Normally they do these performances on the Horizon Bar area, so they can do that. So for example, for both brands, the guests are on board and they chose an active, let's say a hiking tour or a biking tour on both brands. And guess what? It's really cold, chilly, or very hot or rainy, or they really feel very lazy. They're tired that they wanted to change it. They can always do so as long as that tour is available. And I've been with the company for a long time now that I have not heard anyone that they did not have unfortunately, they did not have the accommodation. So the cruise directors, they really make sure that they accommodate everybody's needs. So having said that, if they choose an active excursion, they can choose it to a very mellow, moderate, or vice versa. I hope I answered your question. Are alcoholic drinks included on the Emerald or extra cost? Well, the alcoholic drinks, wine and beer, are included on the Emerald brand with lunch and dinner. We do have extended drink packages. They can pre-purchase, and you can also make commission, 10% commission, if they pre-purchase their drink packages. You know what? Let me make a note. I will send you the drink package options also, so you can see the prices. When you're offering this to your client, you can say, hey, they do give beer and wine. However, if you wanted to extend this, here you go. These are the beverage packages because we have multiple of them. Not everybody drinks wine or beer, or they only drink vodka, let's say, so they don't have to pay for the beer or vice versa. So you can pick and choose, all right? The next question is, hold on a second. Was on Scenic years ago and oh, all right, Sheila, thank you. Sheila was on Scenic years ago and absolutely she loved it. Thank you. So Carrie is asking, could you please elaborate on the difference between the protection plan and the insurance? All right, good question. We're not an insurance company, okay? So we're not allowed to sell insurance, and it's really not an insurance. So I'm not an insurance person too, but when it comes to insurance, there are more, I think, rules and regulations, etc. But it's a protection plan that we are offering, that I will include a little bit more details also for the protection plan to give you more idea about it, that it's a plan. It's like, it's a protection. It's to protect your clients moving forward if they wanted to, you know, include workload related. Because again, in insurances, I think up until the last minute, they can get a refund if they pay for it. The premiums are different, but we don't have that. It's not like a premium. Or it's not like different programs to choose from. There's only one thing. It's a protection plan, and that's what it is. So when it comes to insurance, they offer you many options to choose from, and it's a little bit different. And I'm not an insurance guy, so I really don't know. Okay, I hope I answered your question. All right, let me see. I have more questions coming in. Hold on a second. Does the Munich to Budapest 8-day cruise still start in Nuremberg? Yes, correct. Now, when you go to the Munich, you can stay a few days. It's very popular. Or you can fly into Munich and then you will have to go to Nuremberg, okay? And we do that transfer also. Just keep it in mind. Let's see. Please also send me the beverage package price. Yeah, I will send you. Oh, Karen, on our trip in May. Well, Karen, send me a booking number. To make my life easier. I have so many bookings. I know which one you're talking about, I guess, but it will be so helpful to me that send me the booking number. So let me see which one is that. But I will share the beverage packages with everybody anyway. If I'm not answering your question, then just reach out to me. All right. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's it. Any other questions? Did I miss anybody's question? I think that is all. Well, again, if you come up with something else, just let me know. You know how to find me. And just send me an email if you have questions, if you have more information, if you need more, you know how to find me. And again, I'm always here to help. Reach out to your clients. I can reach out to me. I can do a cruise night, etc. And thank you very much for your continued support. I wouldn't be here without you. Again, thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Come and join my webinars. And thank you, and sending you kisses and hugs and love. Bye, everyone. Thank you.